Hello, I'm Lynn and welcome to my channel. I am a cash stuffer and I use the cash envelope method to manage my finances as well as improve my relationship with money. In this video, I am cash stuffing the first paycheck of June. My previous video was cash stuffing April's first paycheck, which unfortunately I couldn't continue with showing the second paycheck because I lost the footage for that. And then for the month of May, I just have been super busy that I wasn't able to film my cash stuffing. So we're jumping right into June. I always start off with a cash count just to make sure that I have the right amount of bill denominations as well as the right total amount that I will be stuffing for all bills, sinking funds, and weekly expenses. And for this cash stuffing, we are stuffing $2,445. Starting off with my bill binder, we always start with bills just to make sure they're paid. The amount that we stuff for bills typically stays the same unless it's a new season or a new lease. And that is when we change. We just make sure to split that total amount for the month into two. So for rent is getting $1,200. Next is utilities, and utilities is, I accidentally messed up here. The amount that I stuffed in here is $116. That is the amount for the entire month. I did that by accident. All right, so next is Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is getting $40. We don't have a car note, but we do have car insurance, which is getting $130. Next is credit, which is getting $125. Next, student loans, which is only getting $25. So for student loans, I'm actually trying to build up a payment before I start resuming payments again. When bills are due, I pull out everything and deposit that. And from last month, I accidentally took out my student loan payment that I was building up. So now I'm starting that from scratch again. Next is payment plan, which is getting $111. My payment plan is my hospital bills. And then these are my yearly bills, but we're skipping that for now. And then we're going straight into subscriptions, which is getting $40. I feel like my subscription amount is a little too high at the moment, so I think I will be cutting some off for next month. But that is it for the bill binder. Next is my weekly expenses binder, which is in an A7 or pocket size, so I can take it on the go. First is groceries, which is getting $120 because we have spent on groceries already, so this is the remainder. Next is gas, which is getting $80. And then eating out is getting $100. And that is it for the weekly expenses. Now for sinking funds. First, I stuff my primary sinking funds. So first is household, which is getting only 5. Next is toiletries, which is also getting 5. Then next is home, which is also getting 5. Then we have coffee bar, which is getting 10. Next is Montessori room, and this one's getting 10 as well. Next is car maintenance, which is getting 48. I know seems like an arbitrary number, but whenever I set my numbers for each of my sinking funds, sometimes I'm left with like $3, $4, and that is when I choose a category, a random one, to just go ahead and add that to what I originally was going to put in there. So for this cash stuffing, it's going to car maintenance. Next is travel, which is getting 5. And then we are skipping to emergency fund. And this one is getting 40. And that is it for the primary sinking funds binder. Next is the special occasion sinking funds. So starting off with vacation. Vacation is getting 20. Next is weekend trips, which is also getting 20. Next is Father's Day, which is getting 20. I only stuffed 10 in this clip, but there's already another 10 in there. And that is it for the special occasions sinking fund. The next binder is my family's individual sinking funds. So each of my family members has their own set of envelopes. So starting off with my baby's formula is getting 30. And here I'm doing a little bill swap. Next is hygiene, which is getting 20. And birthday is getting 30. And then for the last of his envelopes, which is savings, savings is getting 30. Now onto my dog's envelopes. Food is getting 10. Grooming is getting 10 as well. And then onto my partner's envelopes. Hair is getting 10. Tattoos is also getting 10. And that is it for my family's sinking funds. And then now for my personal sinking funds binder. This is like basically my hobby binder. Starting off with tattoos, this one is getting 5. Fitness is also getting 5. And then skipping all the way to stationery. Stationery is getting 5. And then books is getting 5 as well. And that is it for my personal sinking funds as well as for this video. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. And I will see you in the next video.